The imprisoned
Welcome back
turnabout.
to Ace Prisoner Prosecutor. It's called. I don't know what it's called.
Welcome to Horace Knightley Dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
poor guy. Poor guy. He probably had a family.
Yes, this is when you told me, okay, that's enough, because I got too curious.
You did get. The
I know
cutoff
too
point was like
much.
30 minutes before. You went like 30 minutes extra. I was like, okay, sure.
No, I didn't. I went 15 minutes. That wasn't that
No,
long.
because when what's her face was what's her name Courtney was talking about something, I was like, well, we can stop here, and you were like, no, no.
Really?
Oh no, you didn't say no. You're just so passionate. I was like, oh, I don't want to ruin his passion. He's so
really?
passionate about it. You're putting your heart and soul into it.
Oh, okay,
You're putting your
fine.
heart and soul into the performance. I was like, I don't want to cut him off.
Well, thank you. A video analysis machine. How should I hear how to use it? No,
Oh.
Gumshoe. Because it doesn't matter, because his explanation is probably going to be so botched and convoluted. I still won't know how to use it. But you know what? We're idiots. We probably need it. Detective Gumshoe, could you show me how to use it?
Dude, I don't fucking know. Of course, sir. Fundamentally, it's the same as the investigative crime scene.
Wow, big words.
You just examine anything that piques your curiosity.
To examine?
Then examine.
Press the X button. That's
What
me.
X button?
That's the fucking Edgeworth.
Now I'd like you to look at the buttons below the monitor.
What buttons? Oh,
The left and right buttons will rewind and fast forward, respectively.
okay. It's kind of funny because these look like they're part of the same button.
And the center button lets you pause the video. Let's make good use of it to advance our investigation, sir.
To rewind and fast forward, I use the Y and A buttons. And to pause, I can use the B button. Or I can just click them with my cursor.
When paused, you can go to the previous frame or the next frame.
Oh, so this is where the blue badger thing came from?
No, that was made like 5-6 years before this.
Oh,
You just use the same left and right buttons as before, sir.
we actually refined the system. Good.
Next, I'll explain how to zoom in. Just point the cursor at the area you want to zoom in and... boom! Press the button on the upper left of Mr. Analysis. The one that says zoom plus... Oh! Okay, never mind,
Zoom
never mind.
plus?
I'm an idiot. I confused Zoom with Disney Plus. I was like, what is
What?
is
What?
I don't know why. It's like Disney
No,
Plus,
I
Zoom
think the
Plus.
premium
Wait,
version of Zoom is also called Zoom Plus, though, isn't it?
that's pretty cool.
It seems I can also use the L button to zoom in.
It's called Zoom Premium, isn't it?
Oh, never mind.
And after you've zoomed in, you can examine it just like you would in the original image. Use the previous frame and the next frame buttons to examine frame by frame. But you can't actually play back the video in this mode, so keep that in mind.
And what should I do if I want to zoom out? I'm
I
stuck!
don't fucking know. Just press. Wait, we did this again. Just press the top left button on Mr. Analysis again, sir. Now it should say zoom minus. And that concludes the explanation, sir. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Woo! Woo!
Well then, let's turn on Mr. Analysis.
Ooh.
Use Mr. Analysis to examine any suspicious part of the video, sir.
Turning it on to inspect the suspicious, the sus. This is the video from the detention center's camera. I believe this was the moment when Knightley was being attacked by the dog. If that wasn't the case, then what does it show? Is the person in this video really Knightley? And what is the true form of the black silhouette attacking this person? Oh, he turned into a dog. I should check the video and try to find these answers to these two questions.
There would be unexpected things in unexpected places, like when I grew body hair for the first time. So be sure to check every nook and cranny of the video, sir.
I won't rest until I've... What part of the video is strange? Okay, hold on. Oh, shit. Come on. Come on. Ooh, so it is a dog. Well, looks like one. Okay. No! Oh god! nothing here. I should have another look at the video. Maybe I'll find something if I make use of the zoom feature.
Nothing here, nothing
What
there.
part of the video is strange?
I don't think you're supposed to be looking here.
Dog. What? Really?
Ew. Yeah.
Okay. Wait a second. Ooh. Wait a s- Oh! That's not nightly! A reflection of this person can be seen in this mirror. Is that a cap on his head?
Actually, it looks like the caps that the prison guards wear, sir.
You know the clips of Gumshoe saying cops? The cops are here.
Please
something
come
like
back,
that.
it's the cops!
Please come back, it's the cops!
Freeze come. I don't know. He was a former cop.
You don't think it was a guard who was attacked?
Have you received a report of any guards being attacked by an animal? And that's where the stolen uniforms went. These things? Oh.
No, not what I've heard, sir.
Then it was someone else wearing a guard's uniform. I have evidence that shows what this cap is. It is... Take that!
Oh my god, it was Kuya Paul.
Oh my god!
It's him the whole time.
no one's gonna know what that is. There was no report of a guard being
I will.
attacked by an animal. However, we did hear that a guard's uniform was stolen. Putting two and two together, I'd say this was a disguise for the purpose of a
What the fuck is a disguise? What the fuck is that? Disguised as a guard, sir? That sounds like it could have been successful, sir. Huh? Speaking of prison escapes.
Indeed, that person certainly was successful.
Your phone.
Stop dropping your phone, fucking butterfingers. If the person in this video is not Nightly, then perhaps that black shadow is not a dog either.
If you zoom in, you should be able to tell its real see its real shape, sir.
What part of the video is strange? Okay, wait.
Wee wee wee. La 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 la.
Is it a monkey, perhaps?
A monkey? Which part of the video is strange? That's a good question. I don't actually know.
See, it's fucking blurry. We don't know what this is.
How do you examine it?
Oh!
Like
So
a
that's
heart
what the
attack.
zoom feature is for.
Oh! You got like a heart attack. You're like, oh!
That's not a dog.
Could be really stupid looking up.
Edward is also having a heart attack. This is... I fear we have made a grave miscalculation. This animal, this silhouette, no matter how you look at it, it is not a dog. This
This is not meth.
Animal is-
This is not a dog.
This is not meth. I don't know. There was no pig. There was no bear. It looks like a cat, if anything. This silhouette is definitely a cat.
A cat? What the fuck?
Alright, what is his voice again? No matter how hard I try, I
Like
can't
a-
see
yeah.
a cat.
Yeah, like a higher pitched dimmadome.
I can't see a cat. Oh fuck, who's taking her?
What? Prosecutor
Prosecutor
Edwards,
Edwards.
You
please
hear
be
it.
more serious with your answers. Ugh. I was being serious. I should have another look at the animal seen in this video. I don't know. A bear?
I don't fucking know. Oh, actually, I do know, but I don't want to tell you.
Have we encountered any... What? Have we encountered a bear or a pig? Like, okay, there's mud. But that doesn't look like... It could be a bear. But that's too small to be a bear.
I don't know. Why don't you fix something?
Okay, fine. This silhouette is clearly a pig.
A pig! Now you say it! It has to be!
Overruled! I certainly cannot see anything resembling a pig.
Yeah, no, I'm sure the Miles here is joking, right?
I was being serious.
What? It's a joke!
Prosecutor Edgeworth, please be more serious with your answers. Ugh, that must have left a bad impression. I should have another look at the animal seen in the video. Well, there's only one option left. I don't know how I picked the two wrong ones. How can a bear be this small? From the silhouette, I'd say the animal is not a dog, but a bear.
So then, the photo I took?
Those footprints must have belonged to this bear, yes.
Do you say a bear? I'm a bear! Rawr!
Yes. That man is the first to come. Oh, right. A polar bear. That man is the first to come to mind. We were all under the impression that the person in this video was Knightley.
But it's his cell after all. Why would he be anyone else?
That line of logic no longer holds. Remember the tunnel under his bed? It's possible whoever used this tunnel is the one in this video. It seems it is time to answer that question. Just who is the person in this video? The person in this video is... It's clearly Frank saw it.
It was him this whole time.
Is it Sirhandogan?
Sirhandogan.
We have to think about who stole the uniform.
So you're a nightly cell, right? Remember the hole?
Mm-hmm.
Where was the hole connected to?
It was connected to, Oh, it was Elbert himself? Because, like, the bear didn't recognize him.
Maybe his bear just doesn't like him, I don't know.
Well,
bear's like, fuck you!
Because if it's not, if it's not Knightley, the only other person it could be is Elbert. So, yeah. Take that!
The bear was like, fuck you, man.
The person wearing the guard's uniform is the escaped prisoner, J. Elbert. The probability is extremely high. His pet is a polar bear cub.
But the bear here is black!
Oh, okay, why?
Okay. That doesn't matter. We have evidence that can explain this matter. The reason the polar bear became black is... What? There's actually a reason it became black?
There's, I don't know.
Well, maybe it's because of the dust?
It wanted to be black, so it became black, I don't know.
Or is it the mud? Although there's no evidence for mud here. So I'd say it's the tunnel.
Is there? Is there? There's no evidence for dust either.
There is. Well, no, that's for bloodstains. The tunnel.
It doesn't say dust, though.
Mud packs? You know what? Take that!
Take that!
Think back to Frank Sawitt's testimony.
Oh my god.
That's the rubber glove I dropped. Where did the mud on the glove come from? Ah, that's the mud from my mud packs. At the time I was practicing applying my mud packs. Could you tell me when this took place on the day of the incident? Since the animal show had started, I'd say it was around 9 a.m. The mud packs turned the animals' bodies pitch black, and my heart was pure white. I was totally engrossed with covering the animals in mud.
Oh man.
Why? Why would you be engrossed in that?
Yeah, that's his fetish.
Oh, saw it.
He enjoys it.
Prisoner. During the animal show, Mr. Sowett was applying mud packs to the animals.
So then, among us animals,
Among us animals was this polar bear. Yes.
Overruled, Prosecutor Edgeworth. There is a huge contradiction in your argument.
The second, the security camera footage. Objection! Judge Courtney, you are quite right. Sowett used the mud packs during the animal show. Knowing this, a new contradiction in the video comes to light.
a new contradiction?
Kay, do you know when this footage was taken?
It was after the mud packs were used. That would put it at around 9 a.m.
In that case, you should notice something strange about this video.
Huh? What's strange about it?
The strange thing that contradicts the time this video was taken is... the time. That's literally it, right?
Probably. The
Okay.
thing that contradicts the time is the time.
Okay, no, it's probably something else.
No, it is the time.
What? Are you fucking... Okay.
Why would it be something? Why are you doubting yourself? First the mud packs, now you're doubting yourself. God damn it.
The time Sowett covered the polar bear in mud was around 9 a.m., which means this video should also have been taken at 9 a.m. However, the timestamp reads 6 a.m. On that day, prisoners went to the courtyard to watch the animal show. At this time, only 3 people remained behind. Dogan in the special cell, Sowett in the workroom applying his mud packs, and the one who put his escape plan in motion at that moment, J. Elbert. Elbert left the polar bear in Sowett's care and entered the secret tunnel.
Whee!
However, the bear escaped from Sowett and followed after its owner.
What a loyal dog.
And just as he was chasing after the escaped bear, Sowett happened to witness the dog pulling the murder weapon out of the body. If Sowett's testimony is correct, this video must have been taken at around 9 a.m. However, the timestamp is off by 3 hours.
Why would the timestamp be off like that?
Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to examine the security camera.
Well, I'm not your fucking slave.
He doesn't even say
Wee.
serious, he's just like, eh.
Yeah, whatever, I'll do it. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. I asked all the guards
Give me a
and,
sec, I'm gonna turn on the light.
and everybody wants to get evil tonight. All good devils masquerade under the light. It seems the camera's power was cut off for a moment, throwing off the timestamp.
What?
The camera's an old model, so it loses power. The clock stops as well.
In that case, this means the camera's power was cut for 3 hours.
While I'm at it, I've got some more information for you, sir. You heard that Knightley denied stealing the key, right? It seems nobody would believe the words of a criminal, but, Knightley testified I was knocked out too.
That may not necessarily be a lie.
More, there you are. No, wait, what's a better voice?
You want to take her?
More, there you are. What's a good?
That fits.
Oh, making progress in your investigation. Can I be of any help?
Actually, Warden Roland, there is something we must report to you. The escaped prisoner, J. Elbert, is most likely still inside the prison. He has disguised himself. Here is the proof. The person visible in the security video is Elbert. So, perhaps he's still in this very building. It's not me.
What? They make the jury noises. Come to think of it, I didn't have Mr. Albert. Didn't Mr. Albert have a bracelet like the other prisoners?
Where's the jury? The bracelet would have been concealed under the uniform sleeves. Moreover, the prisoner's main gate does not have a sensor to detect bracelets. All he would have to do is avoid any doors with sensors inside the prison.
That's right, so didn't you enter the cell or the workrooms? Could one of you guys be J. Albert?
Ah, Rocky!
No!
You take this guy.
Stop it! What are you doing? It would seem that Rocky has answered that question for us. No! Rocky, this is all your fault. Little guy loves you so much, it's inviolable.
Right then, seize him at once.
Wait, there's something we must hear from this prisoner. It's necessary if we are to find the truth. I'd like permission to interrogate him.
Understood?
What do you want out of me? Albert's escape route is linked to Knightley's cell, so it's highly likely he knows something about the crime. I'd like to ask you about the day the body was found.
Whee!
So it's you guys. You were the ones who found my secret tunnel. It took me ages to dig that. The day the body was found was the day I had planned to escape. I was in disguise. Then, Rocky followed after me, but he was all covered in mud. I panicked and returned to my cell. Damn, if only you guys hadn't shown up. If only Natalie hadn't died. You say you dug the tunnel. What did you use to dig it? Oh, that. My bare fists. Just hammers. And spoons. Stuff like that. I bought them from the supplier. But it was all for nothing.
No.
No need to lose your temper. There's always next time.
Why are all the prisoners so soft-spoken? You know, you have Frank Star who's like, oh yes. And you have Albert who's like, oh yeah. And Dogen is like, okay, no need to lose your temper.
Exactly. That's how I roll.
On the day of the incident, it's possible that Albert met Knightley while he was still alive. I'll have to listen to his testimony carefully. Okay. No, it only took you a day. Okay.
Didn't take you an age, took you an hour.
Rocky followed after me. He didn't just do that, he fucking attacked you.
Raleigh? Who's Raleigh? Rocky followed me and also, I don't know,
Hold it.
mauled me to death.
When did you first realize he was following you? When I got out of the tunnel. Just when I thought I pulled it off. Damn! Didn't you notice anything when you entered the tunnel? He wasn't there at the time. I knew he would follow me if he was around. This is my chance, I thought. Just my luck, damn it.
Such harsh words. Poor Rocky.
I can't help it. Today was his fault too. Just like yesterday. Always clinging on to me. Okay. Is this a press or a present only?
It's a press.
Hold it. You didn't consider just making a run for it. I would have if I could, but the mud would have given me away. And it's not like I'd get another chance like this. So I had to proceed with caution. In the end, he was exposed by his own bear. It's possible that Albert met Knightley before he died. I should listen to his testimony carefully and review the evidence.
Ah,
Hold it! Did you obtain the guard's uniform from the supplier too? Yeah, that's right. Seems he got it by threatening a guard. So now he's walking around the precinct naked. That guy
no!
That guy went and stole from someone's locker. So when you went through the tunnel, you were already dressed like a guard? No. To ensure that the clothes wouldn't get stained with mud, I carried them with me. Once I got out of the hole
so strong.
and changed clothes, getting out the cell doors was simple. And that's when Rocky ran up and jumped on me. That must be the moment the security camera captured. I see. Could you add that to your testimony? Was it? Was it? What about the bracelets? What about the security gates?
He didn't have anything metal though, did he?
No, I didn't.
He almost got out.
Oh, did he have the key? Is he the one who stole the key? Is this why he's saying it was simple?
Maybe.
Objection. Ah. You say it was simple. No, where's simple?
Where's simple when you
And
need
why
it?
is he getting
Poor
through the
guy.
cell door? Fucking simple. Getting through the cell door. Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with that? Even though you managed to arrive at Knightley's cell, opening the door wasn't so simple. How did you intend to unlock the cell door? Jailbird, you had the key to Knightley's cell. I got nothing like that. That's it. It was open. It was already unlocked when I got there. Objection. Indeed, the cell was vacant after Knightley's death, which is why, at the time we conducted our investigation, it was unlocked. Your successful escape attempt occurred after Knightley's death, so the door would have been open. However, you had tried to escape once before then.
The plan was foiled thanks to Rocky. The video shows it.
Yes, that was during the animal show, before Knightley's death was shown. And the cell door was locked, because no one knew he was dead. Without the key to Knightley's cell, your escape would have been impossible.
What the?
There's a simpler explanation, you know, guys. All you have to do is show him the video and show that it was still locked. That means it can't be. It's exactly what you think, Courtney. In the case of the stolen key, the culprit is J. Elwood. You were the one who attacked the guard, weren't you?
In the
He's
background
right
the whole time.
The guard and Knightley too, in order to steal the cell key. It wasn't me. I don't know any Knightley. Objection. After stealing the key, you returned to your cell as precautionary measure. Then, you waited for a time when the prison would be mostly vacant. That was just before Knightley's death became known. In other words, during the animal show. But in the end, the plan was foiled thanks to Rocky. Hold it! Don't screw with me. If you don't have the evidence, I'd still win by decision. Besides, it was the Knightley guy who attacked the guard, right? Objection! I think not. Regarding the theft of the keys, Knightley was the victim. This proves Knightley was the victim who was attacked in his cell. The blood, right? Oh, shit. Because it's his blood.
The white floor.
The white
Yeah, go.
floor. Take that!
Hiya!
In Knightley's cell, there were traces of his blood, which had been wiped away. I believe this is more than enough proof Knightley was attacked in his cell. You attacked those two people and stole the key, didn't you? Damn. I never thought you'd find the bloodstain I wiped away with a newspaper.
Why would you go through all that trouble of wiping the bloodstain?
On the hands of Knightley and the guard, there were obvious signs of a scuffle, you know. If the bloodstains were uncovered, they'd find out there was another attacker. And if anyone looked around the bed, the tunnel I discovered would be discovered. So you were trying to buy more time for your escape attempt, but I'm afraid to say your plan still ended in failure. Tell me something I don't already know. Now then, hand over the key to Knightley's cell.
He's beating himself up.
Damn it.
It's like when Patrick beat himself up.
Yeah. I remember that.
No!
No way. How could an amateur like you knock me out? Here, I got the keys right here.
Nightly cell key.
Overruled. Hold it. If you have that key, then that means...
That's right, Judge Courtney. You reasoned that Knightley stole the key and used it to leave his cell. From there, he entered Miss Kia's cage and was moved to the workroom. However, the very foundation of that hypothesis has collapsed.
I see, in that case. There's only one person who could have moved Nightly. Now give me a hug. You must have been someone who knew about the secret tunnel.
Hey! Are you suggesting?
J. Albert, you're under arrest now.
Wait, I didn't do nothing. Sure, I know.
I mean, you're already in jail, but whatever.
Then I stole the keys, and after that I waited for the perfect time to enter that guy's cell. But the cell was empty then. There was no dead body either. And also, how could have I gotten in the workroom? I couldn't even leave my own cell, right? It's true, you only have the key to Knightley's cell. But there's also Dogen's dog. It'll be possible for the dog to carry the body from the cell to the workroom.
I see. So, you're saying there was an accomplice.
The crime would have been possible if Elbert and Dogen were working together. It's perfectly plausible. Somehow, Elbert managed to carry Knightley's body to his own cell.
And then the dog must have carried it to the workroom.
Yes, because all the animals can move freely in the prison. But that's not the case for the path between the detention center and the prison. The only one who could use that route was you, J. Elbert. Hold it! What if there was another route that you didn't know about? There couldn't have been. The tunnel is a straight path, is it not? Yeah, seems like it. I didn't have enough time to dig any more than I did. I only dug halfway up the corridor. What? You mean to say that you didn't dig the entire tunnel? When I got to that cell, the tunnel was already there. There was a tunnel linking my cell to the well. Looking down to the well from the courtyard, there's no mistaking it. They've always been connected. I just continued the tunnel with my digging. What was the hole doing there in the first place? Who knows?
Sometimes holes just want to be holes.
Holes. Maybe another inmate dug it in Maybe another inmate dug it in and attempt to escape.
Or maybe the animals dug in. Maybe they wanted to drink from the well?
That's highly doubtful. There's no water in that well anymore. It's all dry.
He drank it all.
I drank
He
it.
drank
Why do
it
you think I'm so wet? Wait a minute. That's it. For some reason, that well gave off a nice scent. A nice scent? I don't know what it was.
Oh.
But it smelled sweet. Like candy.
Did somebody say candy?
This scent. I believe we've come across it before. We know this scent from...
You know what they're talking about?
What, sorry?
Do you know what they're talking about?
I remember something sweet being mentioned before, but I don't remember what in particular.
The dog was sweet.
Yes.
It smelled so sweet, they smelled sweet. I don't know. I don't know how it goes. Oh! I got a message from Shaw.
What'd you
I'm
say?
just now leaving the beach, so I'll probably not make it in time. There is no time.
There is no on time.
There is no time. There is no time. You show up when you want to show up.
What smells sweet? Is it the hound piece?
It's probably in your evidence.
Oh, it's right there.
Had a sweet smell. Or has a sweet scent.
Take that.
Shake that.
Knightley's body was giving off a sweet, candy-like scent. We used a police dog to track that scent, and that led us to discover the tunnel. By any chance, could this be the same scent as the well?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I know what you're trying to say. Ha! That the scent proves the body was carried down through the tunnel.
Exactly. And, J. Albert, you are the only one who could have used the tunnel.
Thank you, Mr. Albert. I am very grateful to you. At last the truth comes to light. Mr. Albert, wouldn't it be wise to confess now? To being an accomplice, I mean.
Don't tell me even you suspect me too. Judge Courtney, it seems you and I have come to the same conclusion.
Not at all. Our thoughts on this matter are still quite different. Mr. Albert was certainly an accomplice, but an accomplice to Horace Knightley.
Hold it! What do you mean?
That's my line. Mr. Albert did not move the body. He simply lent the victim his
What?
keys.
What?
It would seem
the hell?
Mr. Albert did indeed strike Mr. Knightley on the head. However,
Skadoosh.
Mr. Knightley was not knocked out. The two must have made a little negotiation.
Negotiation?
For Mr. Knightley's escape to plan to work, he would have needed the keys to his cell. So Mr. Albert stole them from the guard. On the other hand, for Mr. Albert to escape, he needed to get to Mr. Knightley's cell. But if Mr. Knightley had seen him and yelled, the plan would have gone down the drain. And so, they negotiated.
Hold it. I didn't negotiate nothing.
Oh, you still intend to deny it?
I see. So, in other words, we're back where we started.
Mr. Albert opened the cell door, and Mr. Knightley entered Mr. Kia's cage.
Wee! Oh, no wee.
And then he was moved into the prison.
Wee! Who's S?
Simon. There we go.
No, saw it? I don't know. Oh, yeah, maybe Simon. Oh, yeah! Of course! And then he was killed in the prison workroom!
Objection! Weren't you listening? The scent on the body shows it must have been moved through the tunnel. Knightley was moved from the detention center through the tunnel.
Overruled. Please wait until someone is finished before speaking. I do not claim that he wasn't moved through the tunnel.
What?
You don't!
The scent shows that the body was moved through the tunnel. However, that does not mean it came from the detention center.
What do you mean? That sure sounds like a contradiction.
Isn't there one more possibility? The well in the courtyard. It's possible the body was dropped down from there.
The courtyard? Ah! The well in the courtyard.
Mr. Key has carried the cage not to the workroom, but to the courtyard. Mr. Knightley was killed in the courtyard and his body was dropped down the well.
Oh, dude, his body went on an adventure.
They went all over the prison. Got a full tour.
And then, the body at the bottom of the well was moved by Mr. Dogan's dog. Now, there's one thing I'd like you all to remember. Before the body was discovered, what was happening in the courtyard?
Oh, play the music!
The animals show, right? Regina and Simon were there. Wait, Simon? Ah!
I see you understand.
That was a little too yuck for that.
Who
That was a
then?
yucky moan.
Yeah, there was.
Who then? Oh God. Who then dropped the body down the well?
Judge Courtney. She's a tough opponent. Her flexible way of thinking and her flexible body enables her to adapt and come up with her own deductions.
Mr. Knightley was not carried to the workroom but to the courtyard, and Mr. Keyes was off stage for 15 minutes. This was when he dropped Mr. Knightley down the well. It's as simple as that.
Objection. Okay. Judge Courtney, your reasoning is sound, I'll admit that. However, let's say the body was dropped down the well. That didn't have to be done during the show. It could have happened at a different time.
Rude. Unfortunately for you, Prosecutor Edgeworth, that is not possible.
What?
When the show started, Mr. Elbert was in the tunnel, on his way to the cell block. Mr. Elbert, at that time, did you happen to see a body in the tunnel?
Nope, nothing like that.
So if the body had been dropped before the show, Mr. Elbert would have seen it. However, he has stated that he did not see a body.
We. No, we. Oh, yeah, we.
So it is impossible to think that the body was dropped before the show, and after the show, the body was discovered in the workroom. In other words,
What?
the body being dropped down the well and then moved to the workroom. Ha! Could only have been done during the show, and the only one who could have done it is Simon Keyes.
Oh.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, what should we do?
If the body was moved through the well, that does put Mr. Keyes at a major disadvantage. However, the notion that the body was moved through the well is only a hypothesis. That doesn't mean there is evidence.
I am obligated to recognize that fact.
Will you allow me to investigate the courtyard once more?
Ha! I give my approval in the name of the goddess of law.
Reinvestigating the courtyard. I fear this may be our final chance.
What the heck?
What?
What? What the?
Fire!
Not again! It could be another prison break bell!
Shall we evacuate?
Hold it. Fuck, I found a voice.
Everyone, please remain calm.
This is just a signal for the evening meal. It's a little loud, so I can understand why you'd be so surprised.
It sure scared me.
I'm terribly sorry. And with that, everyone, please return to your posts. Yes, Mum. Yes, Mum. Sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
J. Albert, it's also time for you to return to your room. Go to your room, young boy.
Bah, I got it. Yeah, let's go, Rocky. Martin Roland, we will be proceeding to the courtyard for another investigation.
Isn't it time for you to go home as well, Mr. Edgeworth? It looks like we're out of time. Why don't you continue this another time?
What? The investigation?
Today's been a big day, right? With these escaped prisoners and all. So I'm afraid I can't let us outsiders like you loiter around any longer. This is my decision as the warden of this prison.
No?
Looks like it can't be helped. The warden's word can be called the law of the prison. Prosecutor Edgeworth, this means we'll have to carry out our investigation another day. Until then, you may hold on to your prosecutor's badge. And with that, I leave you. Ha! 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 Ha!
I don't know.
What about me?
Now then, it's time you all left.
Well, it looks like we'll have to continue the investigation tomorrow.
Wait, I know we.
Knightley's body was dropped down the well and was carried to the workroom from Mr. Elbert's cell. Bars. This is Judge Courtney's logic, but is it correct? And Judge Courtney claims that Mr. Keyes transported him, but was Mr. Keyes really the only one with a chance to move him?
Mr. Edgeworth, let's do our best tomorrow. We have to save Simon, no matter what.
Indeed, I agree. I must prove Mr. Keyes innocent without fail.
And we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!